Yo guys, what's good? It's Saturn back with another video, guys. Today I'm going to be going over something pretty important. Before we get into it though, guys, go ahead and tell me how y'all are doing in the comments today, guys. If y'all have watched this far, just a couple seconds into the video, man, I want y'all to go ahead and drop blessed down there in the comments just so I know y'all are watching, man. But I appreciate all the support and love y'all have been showing me over the past, month I've been doing this. Not even a month. It's been 29 days, so we're like 2 days away, I think, because it's 31 days or something in January, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, guys, I got some notes here on this phone. I probably won't look at them because I always forget to. But yeah, guys, first things first, before we get into anything, let me just get this set up right there. First things first, guys, I just wanted to, like I said, I do appreciate all the love and support y'all been sharing and giving to me. I have a TikTok now. I might have to get all my socials kind of linked together. I've kind of just got them everywhere spread out, but I've been trying to do promoting and stuff like that. Not really trying that hard, just sharing the videos and stuff on other platforms and stuff like that. Just trying to get this channel out there, and I'd appreciate it, guys, if y'all could do the same thing and help me out a little bit. The shirt's a little messed up. I've been at work all day. I'm home now, guys, so I'm really excited about that. I can finally relax for a little bit. But yeah, guys, today I'm going to be going over what we should focus on, guys, and that is the most important thing. And this is more important than anything except one thing, and that is God. Of course, we need to focus on God. He needs to be number one in our lives. But we need to focus on ourselves, guys. And by saying this, I don't mean be a selfish and self-obsessed person, even though it is good to have confidence and stuff like that, and to walk in purpose and stuff like that, guys. I understand, but we do not need to be having arrogance and stuff like that. We need to focus on ourselves, guys. And what do I mean by this? You might ask me that question. I don't mean just financially. I do not mean just money-wise. I mean physique. Focus on your physique. That is something that's on yourself. Focus on your physique. If you don't like the way you look, go into the gym and start working out and eating healthy. Not only is that good for you and it makes you look better, it's just better. It betters your mood when you eat better and stuff like that. It betters your gut and everything. It is just good for everything. Working out is amazing for your body, and depending on what workout you're doing, of course, and depending on if you're killing yourself doing it. But like I said, working out and being fit is very good for your body, and eating is very good for your body. That is one way of focusing on yourself and investing in yourself, guys. You need to understand that not just money is focusing on yourself. Another thing would be, learning better skills. So learning high-paying skills, guys. Something that pays a little bit better. Like right now I work for Dr. Pepper. I could learn a digital marketing or something like that, just running ad campaigns and stuff, or just coding and stuff like that. That could pay me a whole much more money, a bunch more money, guys. And that is a higher paying skill that I could get into, and that you could potentially research and do the research and understand what's going on and get into that field. And maybe it could be a job that you could do at home when you get off of your main job, even paying you more than your main job. And I do hopefully one day want to make this a second income. I want this to be my second income that becomes my main income. And that's why I'm grinding so hard for this, guys. And that's why I've been dropping every day. I'm dropping every day for the next 2 months. And like I said, if I miss a day, I'll just upload the next day. I've already double uploaded plenty of times. And I guess if there's a rainy day or something where I don't make it, then I'll just use the excuse, hey, there's a double upload back then. But whatever, guys. This is very hard for somebody that's new, but okay. And next thing, well, we're going to keep going on the high-paying skills. So when you start doing these high-paying skills and learning more about this stuff, guys, these can bring in higher incomes and a higher future for you. Not only does this, some jobs cap out at a certain point. Some positions cap out at a certain salary and stuff like that. When you start learning these higher paying skills, they're paying you for your skills, guys. They're not just paying you for you to go do something like a robot. They're paying for your skills. You have a worth now. That's why they're usually higher paying than something else, because running behind a counter does not take skills. You just got to know simple math and how to deal with customers. That doesn't really take skill. That just takes patience. And I know patience can be classified as a skill, but almost everybody can do that. And that's what I'm saying. When you have something like coding or something that takes long welding, plumbing, and stuff like that, those are skills. Now, depending if you want to go down the more physical route or the more technological route is up to you. But a high-paying skill is very, 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 top tier when it comes focusing on yourself, because that is your future. That is how fast you can build your wealth. That is how much farther you want to extend your net worth. Because, coming with these high-paying skills, it comes a little bit more of a job security, because not anybody can just take that from you. They got to have the same skills as you. And You know, I feel like the way you work might also affect the money you have. The better you are at that skill, the more money you're gonna make from that skill. And the more money you make from that skill, the more money you can invest and put towards your future and your present time, both taking care of your present and future self and family for life. And the more money you're making, the quicker you're gonna get to that millionaire mark. The quicker you're gonna get to that $100,000 mark. And that's what I'm saying. Doing a high and paying skill is like one of the most main things you can do to focus on yourself, whether it's a better job or something along those lines, or just a side income like a business. You know, you could use a business as a high paying skill. Of course, like you can open up your own business, and you know, but I'm just saying simple things like, well, they're not simple to learn, but just simple things that are like digital marketing and stuff like that. You can do your research. That's just what I seen when I searched up high paying skills. So that's why I said that. I don't do none of these things. I go to work and I come home and I do YouTube and I do a lot of things on the side, but really I need to get me a second income. I really do need to get me a second solid income, and I really do need to be learning a high paying skill. And I definitely do want to learn that besides just content creation. I want to learn something that could benefit me if this never worked out and if my job didn't work out. But another thing, sorry about the notification, guys. Another thing would be learning from other people's mistakes. I'm actually looking at my notes this time. Learning from other people's mistakes and learning from your own mistakes, guys. I understand I made a video about failure, and you know you're scared of failing and you're scared of making mistakes, but you need to learn from these mistakes, guys. Learn from other people's mistakes and learn from your mistakes. These things that we mess up on can have so much of a better impact in our future, guys. Just not being able to repeat that mistake, or even multiply that mistake times 10 is such a great feeling. Yes, I've messed up in the past, and there's been a few things that I've messed up hardcore on, but I've learned my mistake, and I know, hey, I need to stray away from that. I need to stray away from that. That is not for me. I messed it up. I know not to do that again. I know not to do this certain thing where I might, mess something up. You're going to learn from those mistakes, and hopefully, not do them again. And if you do them again, you'll probably learn the next time. And by understanding this, by understanding your mistakes and not using them against you, but using them for you, it puts you in a good mind space, and it puts you in a healthy relationship with yourself. Which at the end of the day, when you're focusing on yourself, you need to be in a healthy relationship with yourself and your mindset. You need to have a healthy body, healthy mind, and a healthy soul, man. And of course, when you focus on yourself, you need to focus on this, because this will help you focus on yourself, guys. This will help you just be a better man, a better woman. It'll make you want to be a better person. At the end of the day, you can have all the money you want, have the best physique in the world, but if you're not happy on the inside, and you're just not happy in general, and a happy guy, then or a happy girl as well. If you're not happy, then what's the point of doing all these things? You need to have something to live for, and you need to have, a reason to grind, and for your family, and you just need to have good morals as well. And like I said, guys, building wealth. Okay, this is gonna go into it as well. Building wealth is not on accident, guys. When you focus on yourself, you need to focus on wealth as well, in my opinion. You need to focus on also the financial standpoint, which is what mainly this channel is about, finances and focusing on yourself. And this is not, care about yourself only. Nah, this channel is not to be selfish or anything like that. We focus on ourselves now so our families can eat off what we work for. You know what I'm saying? But in order to get to that point, we need to go ghost a little bit. We need to go ghost from people a little bit. We need to stop hanging out just a tad bit, maybe a day or a couple of days, maybe a week. Focus on yourself. Read some books, guys. Yes, that is another thing. Read some books and use that knowledge for your future. Don't just read these books and be like, I read this book. No, read these books, understand these books, and use these books. Use them. Use them as a tool, guys, to impact your future, to impact your finances, guys. I've read these books, and it's helped me so much with my mindset on things. I've been reading the Atomic Habits as well, and it's just helped me with day-to-day things. I make my bed every day now for my YouTube channel. You don't think that doesn't become a habit? Now I just make my bed every day. Even if I shoot like a video, I'll just make my bed, like, just to make it, because that's one tiny thing that takes maybe like 2 minutes, but even if that, like a minute, but it's annoying. But if you can't make your bed, then what can you do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I seen a video about that today, and it really hit me. I was like, well, that's true. I've been doing a lot better since I've been making my bed every morning. But yeah, guys, like I said, wealth does not come by mistake. Wealth, when we focus on yourself, like I said, focus on the financial standpoint of yourself, guys. Wealth, it takes repetition. It takes repetitively reinvesting in that stock, reinvesting in yourself, reinvesting in real estate, or investing in real estate and stuff like that. It takes multiple lump sums of money, or unless you just got $1 million just to throw in it. You know, it takes repetitive studying, repetitive learning, repetitive this and that. And when you keep doing these things over a decade or 7 to 10 years, you start seeing wealth build. You start seeing money coming in. You start seeing the you know, the achievements of being disciplined. You start seeing the rewards. You start seeing the good fruits come from it. And that's what I love about it, man. It just takes time, repetition, and you got to be patient, guys. It doesn't come by accident. It takes time and these certain actions over years and years, just like working out. You don't just get fit by lifting a weight once a day. You need to go in there and you need to start lifting every day and until it hurts. I mean, until it burns, you know. And you can't just lift a weight every other day and just expect to get this mad physique. You got to go in there and put the work in. Just with this money, you got to go in there, put this money in, let it do its thing, put it in the right spots. And if you ain't lifting right, you're going to tear something. If you ain't put the money in the right places, you're going to go broke. If same thing. I compare it to working out all the time. The same mindset. You got to stay disciplined. You got to stay on a strict diet. You got to stay on a strict discipline with your money. You can't just be blowing it. It's the exact same mindset to me as working out. That's the same way I look at money. But yeah, guys, this is basically the end of this video. I could go on and on and on, of course, but this is all I have wrote down. We're already past the 11-minute mark, guys. But like I said, God bless y'all and y'all's families, man. Y'all been amazing to me. The amount of support. I think right now, we'll go ahead and check it live for you right here. This phone's almost dead, but hopefully we can get it going on. Let's see. Right now, as of speaking, this is the stats right now on the YouTube studio. We got 109 subscribers, 3.4K total views, and 25.7 watch hours. And we are trying to hit, I don't know if that's still reversed for y'all, but we are trying to hit, guys, by the end of the year, we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And we might be able to hit the 10 million shorts, but I doubt it. But I ain't gonna lower myself. We can, if we really grind for it. But my main goal is the other one. I'm not worried about the short views. I'm just trying to bring the short views in to come subscribe and just bring an audience in, not really for the earnings or to get approved or whatever. So this is our stats right now, which this is behind. The YouTube stats are behind a few days. This is of January 24th. It's 29th. So this is what the lines look like right now. One day I can't wait to look at those lines and see, you know. Sorry, I'm getting a call. One day I can't wait to look at those lines and see those full, or at least 2 of those full, where we can, you know, get to the next step of eligibility for monetization. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to even just make a penny off this. This would be awesome. But yeah, guys, like I said, God bless you and y'all's families, man. Make sure you read your Bible, even if it's just a chapter a day. At least read a verse a day, man. Just open it up. Ever since I made that video about getting closer to God, I really have been getting closer to God. I went from being horrible to now just straightening my life back up. It's crazy how God works when you just pray and just let him in your life. I've not been reading a lot. I've not went to church yet. I should have went to church yesterday. I skipped out on it. But like I said, guys, it's been amazing. God's coming back in my life. He's been in my life. I'm coming back to him, and it just feels amazing, guys. And that's another thing about focusing on yourself. You want to focus on yourself, go to God, man, because it will just make you feel so much better about yourself. Not in a selfish way, but, you know, it's amazing knowing that you had a Savior that died for you, and just, you know, I could make a whole video on that on my own. And you know what, I might make a little video over the gospel. You know, this YouTube channel, like I said, man, I'm gonna try and lead y'all down the right path and what I believe is the right path. If y'all don't like it, y'all can go find a different channel, whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. But I do love y'all, and God bless y'all, man. I'm gonna lead y'all down a good path. What I believe 100% is the good path. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I might make a video actually about the gospel or something one day when I get a little bit more knowledgeable. But like I said, guys, I'll see you on the next one. I keep repeating myself. It's Saturday out of here, man, and peace out.